Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am revisiting an old video about posting artwork on social media which I made using Krita. Since then, Krita has updated its layout and functionalities several times, due to which this tutorial needs to be revisited. And there were also some questions that many of you had that were not answered in that video. So I will be covering those questions as well. Now let's get started. In this section, we will be learning image optimization for different social media. If you only post your work on Instagram, then chances are that you work on a square canvas, like this one. This image is 4000 pixels by 4000 pixels with 300 ppi resolution. To post this image on any social media, go to Image, then select Scale image to a new size or press Ctrl-Alt-I. A new window will pop up. In pixel dimensions, change the width and height to 1080 and in print size, change resolution to 72 pixels. Click OK when done. If you look closely at the image now, then you will notice that the details have become a bit blurry. So you will go to the Layers panel to the plus icon. Next to this plus icon is the drop down icon. Click on it and then select the filter layer. Go to Enhance and click on Sharpen. Then click OK. This will create a new filter layer over your image, but now the details have become too enhanced and the image does not look so good. You can adjust the opacity of the filter layer from here until you like the results. I usually keep it around 50% or under. You will need to do this for all the images that you scale down, as the quality is lost whenever you scale down an image. But what if your artwork is not a square canvas? Then you will keep your image to 1200 pixels or under. If your image is in portrait orientation like this one, then you will change the height to 1200 pixels, and as the constraint proportions is selected, then Krita will automatically calculate the width for you. If your image is a landscape canvas like this one, then you will change the width of the image to 1200 pixels, while the height will be calculated for you. Change the resolution to 72 pixels and you are done. However, what if you want to post on Instagram and your canvas is not a square canvas? Then you will go to New File, add the resolution for Instagram, which is 1080 by 1080 pixels. Change the resolution to 72 ppi. And click Create. I will now show you how I post on Instagram, as my canvases are different sizes. I will open the image that I want to place on this square canvas. I will use Ctrl-C and then go to the square canvas and press Ctrl-V. The image will be placed inside the new file. If there is an area that I want to show more closely, I will adjust to show the details of that area by using the transform tool or Ctrl-T. Then adjust the painting like so. I will add the sharpen filter layer like I showed you previously. Now you will save this file by pressing Ctrl-Shift-S selecting JPEG as your format. Then click Save. Then what I like to do is select the image and add a blur filter by going to Filter, Blur, then selecting Blur again. I will adjust the blur according to my liking, then click OK. Now I will bring in my image again by pressing Ctrl V in the file over the blurred image and under the sharpen layer. With the transform tool, I will resize the image and this time I will adjust it completely inside the canvas. Once again, I will press Ctrl Shift S and give it another name so it saves separately. Then click Save. This will make my Instagram post more presentable than just posting the image the way it is. In this section, I will revisit the metadata. To start, go to Settings, Configure Krita. A new window will pop up. From here, select Author. To make a new author's profile, click on this plus icon. In the nickname field, you can add the artist name that you use on the internet. Then fill the rest of the form accordingly. In the contact section, you will click on Add Contact Info. Then a home page field will appear. If you have a website, you can enter that, but if you do not have a website, then you can add your preferred social media's account URL. You will click on Add Contact Info again. Then double click on the homepage field and select Email. Here you will add your email address. When done, click OK. Recently, Krita has changed the way author profiles work, so now you have to go to Settings again, then to Active Author Profile and select the profile that you want to add to your work's metadata. Then you need to change some settings while saving your image. Press Ctrl Shift S, select JPEG or another format that you want. Click Save. A new window will pop up. From here, make sure that the quality is 100%. Then go to Metadata tab. From here, check that Store Document Metadata and Sign with Author Profile Data are selected. Then click OK. To make sure that the metadata was saved, go to the image that you just saved. Right-click on it. Select Properties. Then Details. And your author's profile should show up here. In the previous version of the video, I was asked what settings should be used if you want to create artworks for a print-on-demand website. Generally, such sites have given the required sizes of artwork for each product. For example, if you want to sell your work on Society6, then you will search for printing instructions that they have for art prints. Like this. Here you will see all the resolutions and canvas settings that are required by them for art prints. This is the minimum pixel requirement for the artworks. And this is the required resolution. Now with this information, you will go to Krita, make a new file, add these dimensions in width and height, Put the resolution at 300 ppi because you will be printing these images. Then in Save Image Size As field, you will give these dimensions a name, such as Society 6 Artwork. Then click Save from here. Now you will not have to keep on putting in the same dimensions over and over again. You just have to go to Predefined and select your saved preset. Some websites also tell you what color space to work in. The color space that most websites require are usually the default color settings of Krita, so you would not have to change this. However, always see if the color requirement is different or not. Then change the settings from here. This is all for now. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for future content, and I will see you next time. Bye.